What's up guys, it's Aiden, and today we're going to go through how Lil Baby made Commercial on FL Studio. Commercial is one of the new tracks from Lil Baby's new album called My Turn, and yeah, we're going to go through it today. So the first thing we're doing is creating this piano. So for this I'm using two versions of Omnisphere. The first one I'm using the LA Custom C7 Grand Piano, and I'm using gross beat, so this is what it sounds like without any filters. So I brought this up an octave and I've doubled the speed of each bar. Then we're using gross beat and I'm putting on halftime. So that's why this piano looks different to the other one, because this one's using gross beat. Then I'm layering in isotope vinyl and I'm bringing the ear down to 1980. That gives it an old school effect. Then we're using Fruity Parametric EQ2 and I'm getting rid of some of the low frequencies. Then finally Sound Goodizer to make the sound a bit more colorful. Then we're layering in the Omnisphere preset a second time, and this is what it sounds like without any external effects. Then I'm using Pitch Wheel and I've brought it down an octave. That gives it a similar effect to gross beat, but I still want some highs in the sound, so I've brought up the timbre and I've brought the mix down a little bit. And then Sound Goodizer again. So altogether it's sounding like this. Then I'm layering in this organ stringy sound. So that was created using a few different sounds. The first one is the Chimatron Chimes Big Bells, and I've duplicated it and I brought the panning down to the left on the first one and to the right on the second one. That gives it a wider sound. And you can also hear some strings in the sound, so I just went into my packs and instruments and orchestra, and you can find a string section, and that's just a native preset to FL Studio. And I again duplicated the sound and I brought the panning down to the left on one of them and to the right on the other one. And that plays every 2 bars. Then I'm bringing in this riser. And for this riser we're using Fruity Compressor, Fruity Chorus, and then I've lightly sidechained it using Kickstart. So you can see at the start of the song the piano isn't playing on beat, but when the first verse comes in and the 808 comes in, I've quantized it so that it's playing on beat. So this is what the piano sounds like when it's quantized, which just means that it's playing exactly on beat. And that's what you're hearing during the verses. During the verses the chiming organ is still playing as well. Next up we have the 808, which I've created using 2 different 808s. That one's playing the high frequencies, and this is the original 808 Mafia 808, and that's playing the low frequencies. And this is the pattern that the 808 goes through. So we're just layering that in, and this is what it's sounding like. Next up we're using the DY hi-hat. This is what it sounds like, and I just shortened the end a little bit. So this is the pattern that it goes through. And with that, for the clap, we're using the Luger slap clap and the Metro Boomin' snare. So this is what it's sounding like. Then this riser comes in at different points in the song. So this is what it sounds like in the mix. Also, there are a couple points in the song where the hi-hat goes away and we have this flute sound. I created that on Omnisphere. We're using the old school air flute, and I've turned off the breathing effects, and I also brought the chorus echo mix down. This is what it sounds like without any filters. But I'm putting on Pitch Wheel to bring it down an octave. Then Parametric EQ2 to get rid of some of the frequencies. Then a little bit of Fruity Love Filter, and finally a little bit of Fruity Flanges. So that's it for the instrumental. A lot of this stuff repeats throughout the entire song. Probably the most difficult part was figuring out the piano chords, but apart from that, it's not the most difficult song to remake. Let me know in the comments below what song you want me to cover next. I do prefer to remake the newer ones, so let me know if there's anything else from Lil Baby's new album that you want me to remake. Apart from that, I'll play you a clip from the song now. Thanks for watching guys, I really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.